Just wanted to welcome you in tonight. It's Monday, June 30th. How's everybody doing tonight? Hope everybody had a good Monday. Hey, Randy, I'm listening. When it starts, I'm in the shower. Just mowed and got nasty. I understand that. Yeah, it's a hot and humid one out there. We got to do our chores and get things done. Yeah, it's going to be a laid back evening. I don't really have too much of an outline, but some good chat will be good. And I've got some news topics I want to hit on tonight and a few other things I want to talk about. But yeah, hey, Randy, you're still here. Welcome, welcome. Thanks for coming in, brother. But yeah, there's a lot of exciting things going on in our world here lately, and especially in the outdoors world. I've wanting to talk about a topic when more people get in here that I think we're all going to celebrate on. Was kind of nerve wracking there for a while, but we got some good news in the outdoor world today, so I'm pretty happy. Hey, Woodsman, how are you? Hope everybody's doing well. Wait a few more minutes here. Hey, Cole Region, how are you doing, brother? I'm doing well. I'm doing well. Ashley's in the house. Awesome, awesome. How did everybody's day go today? Hope everybody had a smooth and good day back from the weekend and start to everybody's week. It's going good here. We're all doing well here. Doing well yourself, Cole? Good, 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 good. Hey, CNT, how are you guys? Hope you're doing well. Thank you for coming in, everybody. Yeah, I don't know if everybody's been keeping up. I'm not a big regular news guy like Fox News or NBC or anything, but I do keep up with the news on headlines online on Google and YouTube and that type of thing. All right, Randy. Yeah, but I don't know if you guys know the channel. I'm going to post a link in the chat to a gentleman's YouTube channel. Everybody probably knows him in our community, I'm sure. But if you don't know who Desert Drifter is, Andrew with Desert Drifter, um, he recently this year got in a horrible accident and sadly passed away. And such a big, huge loss to our outdoor community. He was a fellow brother, believer, and such a good man. His wife is such a wonderful woman, and then she's been carrying on his YouTube channel ever since his passing. And if you don't know who Desert Drifter is, you're truly missing out. He's a blessing. He's got an amazing channel. He loved the Southwest, the desert areas of the native people, and he would hike out and camp overnight and explore these areas. And so, yeah, if you don't know who Desert Drifter is, go give him a subscribe and like and watch all of his old videos if you would. That would help his legacy and keep his legacy alive. Good man. But that being said, that kind of falls into the topic of what I was saying about the good news. She had posted a video a couple days ago on this topic, and I came up and looked at the outdoors news headlines for today, Monday, June 30th. And the topic is she did a video on how much this area that this topic's about meant to Andrew and her because as husband and wife, they explored a lot of Utah and a lot of the native areas and petroglyphs and everything and all the native structures in those areas. So in Utah, especially, there was a provision to sell federal public lands over like 3 million acres. And she had posted, since that area meant so much to Andrew and his wife, Evelyn. Um, she had made a really awesome video in his honor and saying how much it would have meant to Andrew for everybody to contact their senator and tell them that, you know, that it's not, continue with the bill because that's our public lands. They belong to us as American citizens. So yeah, today it was announced. Um, they pulled the bill. So that 3 million acres, over 3 million acres, and mostly in the Utah area for the, you know, public lands, is the bill's been pulled. So that was a huge win for the outdoor community. I'm so excited. Um, God moves in mysterious ways, and talk about a quick turnaround. It's only been a couple days since he posted that video, but yeah, I looked today and they pulled the bill. I mean, that is amazing. Um, it was 3 million acres, lands in 11 Western states. Um, and yeah, they were going to sell it off. Um, so that's awesome. I'm so pumped because, um, not only for us and, for camping and hunting and fishing and all that. I mean, that's all that too, but that belongs to us. That don't belong to the government just to sell because they want to sell. Uh, that is huge. So if you guys don't mind going over to Desert Drifter's website channel and subscribe and watch his videos. He was a really good man, good husband, uh, such a amazing uh, knowledge of information on. He spent so much time in the Southwest and exploring that area, and um, yeah, that would mean a lot to his wife. It'd mean a lot to me. It would mean a lot to Andrew. I know he's celebrating this as well. This is all something he would like. Um, I know they'd mentioned about Desert Drifter on one of Tony's lives a couple times, and I may have mentioned it in the past too, but such an awesome, awesome channel. Let's see who I've missed here. Sorry, I got on a little rant, but it's pretty exciting that went through and, I mean, just pulled, yanked. I mean, I thought for sure they would sell it, but I mean, that's good news. I'm good, Santia. Appreciate you. Let's see here. Woodsman saying hi to everybody. Hey, mainly off grid. How you doing, brother? Yeah, that's good news in my book. I've got just kind of a general night tonight. That was the main part of my topic, the main thing I wanted to talk about. And like I said, I'll post that link again. And yeah, you go give Andrew and Evelyn a sub if you wouldn't mind, and tell them I sent you over there if you would. They would greatly appreciate that and the support and watch. He's got some amazing videos. I know each and every one of you will truly enjoy it as much as I did, I'm sure. And she's going to post some of his final footage. She's, I guess, editing together some of his final footage that he had um, when he got in his accident. So yeah, that would be great if you guys could go give it a like and subscribe and share the videos and all that good stuff, as good as our community is. Thank you, Woodsman, for reminding everybody to smash that like button. Yeah, if you haven't, I'd appreciate it. I really would. Thank you, guys. Helps a bunch. Yeah, it's pretty humbling. His wife is awesome person. To carry on his legacy, and I know it's so hard for her, but that's what he'd want. He'd want all that to continue. So it's awesome. Hey Ken, how you doing? I appreciate you coming in, man. Yes, I do. Hope you guys are doing well. Let's see here. Cole Regis, I'm not sure how I wasn't already. Yeah, Cole's got a good channel as well. Everybody here can go check out each other's channels. Yeah, it's so funny how we'll miss one here or there. Sometimes I think I'm subscribed and I'm not. Let's see here. And I try to set everybody as moderators so everybody can go to everybody's channel and sub and check out everything and kick people out that don't need to be in. Let's see here. We need to protect our public lands in all ways. Absolutely, Matt. And especially when they belong to the public, you know, we should vote on. I mean, even if it would be an option to sell anything like that, should be our decision, not the government's decision. We don't have enough, you know, public lands and stuff in some states anyway. So I mean, losing more would be disastrous for our community, not just our community, but our community covers hunting, fishing, camping, hiking, backpacking, all that. I mean, um, it would be huge loss for YouTube and all of our community, not just YouTube, but there's a lot more people that enjoy those lands other than YouTubers. But I mean, um, there's a lot of people in Utah, and there's a lot of awesome lands there that would have been horrible. Appreciate it mainly off grid. That'd be awesome. Hi, Marines Army Mom. How you doing? Appreciate you coming in tonight. Hope you're doing well. You can't click the link. Hmm. Let me know if anybody else can't click the link. Uh, are you on a phone call? It should be a hyperlink. It should be clickable. You're welcome, Mom. Army Mom. Let's see here. Like the thumbnail, 210. I appreciate that. Yeah, actually, Randy sent that to me months and months and months ago. I've got a bunch of them that I'm going to start using as thumbnails and stuff. Pretty cool little thumbnail. I've been making a lot here or there for my lives and different stuff if I want to use them. So I appreciate that. Not doing good, but I'll spare you all the details. I ain't nothing serious, just some issues. Well, I'll definitely keep in my prayers, Ken, and hope everything works out okay. I'm glad it's nothing major, but still, it gets you down and gets you bummed. So we'll pray that all things work out for you, brother. Let's see here. You have a great group on here. Yeah, I mean, everybody. I mean, that's why I like everybody being part of our community because we have, you know, even most everybody, a lot of people that's in my communities and Tony's community and just this community in general is just amazing. Um, it's helped me through things that I've had to go through. And, I know everybody here will support you and uplift you. Those that pray will pray for you and send positive thoughts, even if they're not believers. Let's see here. Don't kick me out. I'm a new fan. uh, yeah, as long as everybody stays positive and doesn't attack or, uh, you know, say racial things or make jokes, inappropriate jokes. We're a clean family here, and I appreciate you coming in, Adventure Nomad. But yeah, this is if your messages, I didn't see the message that popped up, but if a message gets deleted, it was deemed inappropriate. So, but you're welcome, welcome. Just keep it clean, I would say, and just if you don't. If you haven't subscribed to everybody, just check out everybody's channel. Let's see here. Hey, Nomadic Camping, how are you doing? Appreciate you coming in, brother. Please don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications. Thanks, CNT. I appreciate you. Appreciate the support from everybody. Animals too. Yep, for sure, Cole. Yep. Animals are the biggest losers on that, especially when they get developed. Areas get developed for commercially developed areas, and that's a big loss for the animals, more so than even us. I mean, that's exactly right. Let's see here. I'm listening on Bluetooth while driving to Walmart, so I can't chat much. It's okay, Ken. I appreciate you being in here. I appreciate that a lot. Ninth like. I appreciate that, Nomad. Nomadic, I really do. Yeah, if you haven't given me a thumbs up, hit that thumbs up for me. I would appreciate it. Let's see here. A sub to your army mom. Yeah. Let's see here. I'm so far behind talking about that bill, but I was so excited about that bill. Nomadic. I get to camp tomorrow, and I hope I have a lot of shade. Yes. Yeah. I hope so too, because if not, you'll have to bring some kind of tarp, or if it's car camping, I always bring my pop up canopy just in case there's not shade. So yeah, hopefully you get a good spot. I appreciate that, CNT. Yeah. Let's see here. Can you please comment on a video or a short so I can make you a mod? Absolutely. Yeah, I'm the world's worst about commenting. I'll watch and thumbs up, but sometimes I don't uh, comment all the time. So yeah, let's see if I can do that right now. Actually, while I'm talking to everybody, 210. Can you change me to a basic moderator? Okay, yeah, absolutely. I'll do that too for you, Randy. Yeah, I thought I changed everybody to a standard one, but I guess I didn't. Okay, you're standard now. I'm gonna go through and do that while I'm in here too, making sure everybody's just a standard moderator. Yeah, if you haven't figured that out too, if you can't comment on somebody's shorts, it's because they have you as a um, not a standard moderator. Let's see, nomadic. I think I have you. I have you as a standard, I believe. Nope. Yep. CNT. I know you're standard. I think Cole's a standard. I think yes. CNT standard. Yep. Everybody should be a standard that's in here now, I believe. Let's see about Woodsman. Woodsman. Nope, he's a managing moderator, so I'll change Woodsman too. So everybody should be changed. Mainly off grid. I think you're standard. Yes. All right, I got everybody fixed in here. So now you should be able to like my shorts now. I don't put out a lot of shorts. I'd like to start doing more. I know everybody says they hurt your channel, but they do nothing but help my channel. So especially getting new subscribers. Once I get past the subscribers that I want, not want, but goal, then maybe not as many. But all right. Where am I at on comments? I forgot. No, let's see here. I quit doing shorts, Randy. Yeah, everybody says it hurts your channel, but it doesn't. It helps your channel. It wouldn't be part of YouTube if it hurt your channel. So yeah, I don't agree with that whatsoever. I've gotten a lot of subscribers off of my shorts, especially if you're looking for subscribers to get your first initial 500,000. That definitely helps. Um, you know, and I've gotten quite a few watch hours, believe it or not, off my longer shorts, like 2 to 3 minute shorts or a minute and a half to 3 minute shorts. I've gotten actually quite a few watch hours from my shorts. So I don't understand where people say it hurts your channel, because it doesn't. If you look at your analytics, it does not hurt your channel. Not enough to worry about not doing them. I mean, yeah, you're never going to get the millions of views on your shorts, like, I mean, that and that aspect. But as far as watch hours, one of my 1 minute shorts, I've gotten over 10 watch hours on that short. So I mean, 10 watch hours is worth it to me to do a short. Let's see here. CNT, you're going live soon. I quit doing shorts, Randy. So I'm a little far behind. I found a new channel today that's similar to what we do in the mountains of North Carolina. I watched all his shorts and can't wait to watch his videos. He just did his first hammock camp. Oh, that'd be cool. Yeah, I'm always finding new channels, always. There's so many new channels coming through, or just so many old channels that you never knew about, and, there's so many. I mean, it's so hard to watch them all. I feel short views lessen the views we get on long form videos. Not really, not from your if you've got enough I see in my analytics, you know, if you got a good core group of your subscribers that are loyal to you, that's what you want. You don't want 10,000 subscribers and only 500 of them watch your videos and that. The shorts I see, most of my shorts, you guys don't watch. It's all the random people that it puts on the real, the short reels on YouTube that come to my channel, and that's where my channel growth comes from my shorts. Um, it may not happen for everybody's channel the same. I'm not saying it's gonna help you like it has been mine, but as far as getting new people to your channel, that's where I like shorts. It reaches a lot of new people. Your subscribers that are loyal to you, like all of you awesome people that support my channel and support all of our channels, that's where I get most of my watch hours from is my loyal subscribers that watches my content or at least lets them run in the background, but they're still supporting your channel. But yeah, you're going to get new subscribers that may not support your channel, but you're going to get a lot of new subscribers that will support your channels. So I mean, as far as what I can see and what's happening on my channel, yeah, I mean I'm gonna leave it at that. I'm not gonna preach on that much anymore. But I listened to everybody saying it didn't help, and then I went back and looking at all my analytics on my shorts. And I'm like, well, that's totally opposite of what everybody said. I mean, it may be doing it bad towards your channels, but I mean, I was like, wow, I mean, I should be doing a lot more shorts and more lives. Uh, but your long form videos, as long as they get good views, but and people say don't do a short on your long form videos, well, if they like that short video and get you to your channel, then they'll say, oh, he's got a long form version of that. And, you know, on that aspect, I've seen that would help your channel too. So on my channel, anyways, that's what I've seen. Hope Randy didn't fall today. No, Maddie. Yeah, that was bad news. Poor Randy. That's it. Rain starting here. You got rain there in Pennsylvania, Cole? Yeah, we've got a chance of rain today. It rained yesterday pretty hard. Had a pretty good storm come through, pop-up storm. Uh, but we're supposed to get some rain here this evening, a chance of it. Let's see here. I just do what works. Oh, yeah. I mean, I don't really. I mean, it ain't gonna bother me whether it does or doesn't. I mean, if I want to think of a cool idea to do short, I'm not really thinking necessarily, hey, this is gonna really hurt or help my channel. I just do it. If I want to do a short, I do it. If I don't, I don't. A lot of times I'll use a short as advertising a live, or if whatever. I mean, I don't do very many, but I mean, I want to start doing more, but yeah. But if you're looking at watch hours, I mean, it just depends. And then with lives, they said you could only get a maximum of I don't know how many watch hours, but I've gotten a double or triple watch hours than what they said you could maximum get. So uh, that's not true either as far as lives, how many watch hours you get, because lives really help you with your watch hours more than almost anything, unless you get a really good long form video or like your shorts do really good. I've gotten, pretty good watch hours off of good shorts too. So, hey, Lefty, welcome in. I appreciate you coming in. I don't know if you probably didn't hear earlier, but I don't know if you've been keeping up on the provision to sell the federal public lands that was going to go in front of the Senate, and they pulled that bill. So they were going to sell over 3 million acres that was going to affect 11 states, western states. So um, that's not going to happen anymore. So we're celebrating that. That's a win-win for all of us. The long form video views went down after I started sharing shorts. I haven't seen that on my channel. And that's what's so funny about YouTube is everybody. I usually don't give a lot of. I'll tell people what I see in my analytics, but I usually don't give people uh, advice on their channels because I that's one thing about YouTube. Every channel is totally different, and you know what happens for Lower Michigan. He'll tell me to do this, and I'll do it, and it doesn't do anything for my channel. Or I'll do something that he says not to do, and it works really good for my channel. So I think it really depends on your subscribers that you have, the content you share, if you're just doing lives or if you're doing long form, if you're doing, I mean, there's so many variables that it's not the same for every channel. Just like Randy and I have been discussed in the past, there's so many people telling you so many different ways, just like everybody said to put hashtags in your titles. It didn't help me whatsoever at all on any views, anything. I took them off and just put them in the description and the tag part of my videos, and I've gotten more views when I removed them. So I've played and you know, kind of tried different things, and that's what I tell people. Just try and do whatever works for you. Just do you. Just like Tony says, I mean, he didn't worry about any of it for the longest time, and just put videos out. Don't worry about the algorithm, and um, but as you find out what works for you, that's my best advice for everybody is find out what works for your channel. And if you don't care, then don't care. I mean, let's see here. My buddy Rob Outdoors is doing a 10K giveaway. I need to go to my community page and click his video. He's a solid dude with a clean channel. Yeah, I seen that. I checked his channel out earlier today, Ken. I appreciate you sharing that. I'll post. Speaking of that, I'm going to post Andrew's uh, channel again for anybody that comes in that missed that link, like Lefty. Who wouldn't mind going checking out Desert Drifter's page for me, and he's the one that I've heard about the bill, but I really heard about how important it was. I didn't really pay attention to it, to be honest, until she put that video out, and yeah, I think short watch hours don't count. Well, that's what they say, and then they said you could only get a maximum amount of watch hours for your live too, and that's not true. So um, if short hours didn't work, then your 360 days, your 1 year watch hour calculator wouldn't go up if your short hours is on there. But maybe I'm wrong, but I don't understand why they would calculate your watch hours if they don't count. So um, who knows? I mean, you can get a printout of what all their stuff is, and it's going to change tomorrow. I mean, I don't know that anybody truly knows. I don't think YouTube truly knows what's right and what's wrong because I mean, I've also gotten lost watch hours and they disappear in thin air, and you're like, where'd they go? You have drop 100 watch hours, and it's not that videos are reaching that 1 year mark. You know that they're not, but I mean, there's no way you can have total control over your channel. There's just no way you can. Let's see here, shorts. Over shorts I've used to promote my longer videos. Example in the second alarm house fire. Yeah, I mean they've worked for me for that, and even if they don't, it helps advertise if nothing else. For like when I had um, guests on live like Shug and Tony and Rewild, it helped. It helps them actually tagging your short or your live in their community post or whatever. But Also it helps get other people that say, "Oh, here's a hammock discussion live tonight," you know. Let's see here. Last week, on that backpacking, um, well, I guess it was the week before, but um, whichever week it was, I've slept since then. But I got a new subscriber just because he randomly stumbled onto the live. So um, there's so many variables on your channel growth. I know that's we're not on any discussion tonight, and I like this too. I know people say that most people come on and don't want to hear you talking about analytics and channel growth and all that, but our community, we're all part of it. Most of us are all creators, so it does mean a lot to, especially on lives. I'm not going to do a video on it because I don't know anything about any of it, but I know we all care and want to support each other and try to help each other. Uh, and that's what it's all about, you know. Take somebody's advice and try it for, at least 30 days and see if you see any difference. That's in anything. Uh, in all my jobs and being an electrician all my life, I took bits and pieces from each and every other electrician and developed my own style. So, I mean, um, we all want each other to succeed. But then again, if you look at the statistics on YouTube, um, you're still fighting an uphill battle as far as ever getting monetized. It's a small percentage that ever gets fully monetized and makes anything very far above 1,000 subscribers. A lot of times you get stalled and stall out at 1,500 subscribers or under 2,000. So, there's very few YouTube channels that make anything really off YouTube. So, and I didn't start YouTube to get famous or to make a lot of money. I'm like everybody else. If that happens, that's cool. If not, I'm still going to do what I do. I love this. This is my favorite part of YouTube is talking with you guys, chatting with you guys, interacting, uh, getting our friends together on lives, and getting a guest and talking about a topic, and iron sharpens iron. Talking about things and getting ideas that you don't think about, getting the support. Um, because we are a community, just like Tony says on his lives. It's his 2.0 family. This is family. I mean, we're not all, we're, you know, like-minded individuals, but I look at it as like we're all family because I know if I ask any of you guys to pray for me or to send positive thoughts or whatever, you're gonna do it. I know for a fact you'll do it. Let's see here. Also, take your shorts and videos and put them in the playlist so it keeps your helps your channel. Yeah, I definitely have a playlist, and that's nice to be organized and have playlists pop up within your videos so they can watch all of your videos. It's real important to do that too, for sure. I watch Rob. Yep. Hey, Outdoors with Den. I appreciate you coming in. Sorry, ranting and raving and getting behind on uh, comments is of course that's normal for me. But I am also going to go over some products that I come across today that I always like good deals, like everybody else is for, and especially for camping deals. I'm always looking at sales and stuff. So I did come across, let's see here, a few deals on Walmart, Amazon. There's a few places I'll go over. I know I'm a grown man, so I don't do nothing. uh, you'll do it how you want, Woodson. Yeah, I'm a grown man. Yep, yep. I mean, if you truly care and you truly want to, YouTube's one of those things that I hear everybody say if you put your mind to it, you can do whatever you want. Well, with YouTube, they control what you get and what you want. And I know with our community, uh, it's far and few in between if you get your videos get pushed and your channel gets pushed. I don't know if it's just because they don't like the outdoor community as much because I know a lot of it is, the cleaning of animals and and showing firearms and all that stuff. So our community gets picked on. I know it does, because I mean, there's quite a few channels that are big, but not like other niches. And it doesn't matter. Like I said, if it matters to you, uh, the odds are that if your dream is to get huge, and like other people say, you're only one video away from blowing up. So just keep doing what you're doing. Just like Matt said, do whatever you want to do, and if you do, you do. What's said is when I find a 2-month-old channel that passes me in views and subs after about 3 years. Haha. Yeah, I mean, and it doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense at all because, I mean, it's not being judgmental as far as somebody else's channel, but you always have to compare yours to other channels in your community. That's what you do. And you're like, is it the quality of your videos? Is it the topics? I mean, it's a bunch of everything. And it's just like so wishy-washy. I mean, your views either stay steady or they go up and down so much. As far as mine, yeah, they don't blow up all the time, but they stay steady. That tells me I have a lot of you guys supporting the channel and watching the content. So when it does blow up is when you get a big uh, influx of new, doing the lives, getting 7,000, 10,000, 30,000 views on a live, you getting all those new people on your channel, and they're like, "Oh, I never knew this guy had a channel," and they check it out. They either stay or they don't. So, I mean, subs go up and down. You'll see, oh, I got 5 subs, and then 3 of them will fall off because they're like, well, I don't really like your channel, so they unsubscribe. So it's so unsteady. Uh, everybody knows that. Let's see here. A short with ad revenue is very profitable. And that's the one thing too, is shorts have ads, and that's where you get your maybe not watch hours, but your ad revenue. I mean, that's a huge plus if you're monetized. So um, it is what it is. But I know a lot of successful channels, all they do is shorts because now you can do up to 3-minute short. So that's a pretty long video for a short. So you can do a lot in 3 minutes. So um, yeah, I know several channels that's all they do, and they have a pretty good channel. It's mixed for me. My Mountain House Spaghetti Mill short did well. So did my full length video of it. My Dollar General Catch and Cook short was a bust. I hope the video does well when it comes out. And yeah, Ken, that's true. I thought that short was pretty good. I liked it, but then again, if other people in our niche or in our community doesn't watch your shorts and support your shorts, it's not going to get pushed out either through the algorithm. So there's so many variables on that, but shorts do get pushed out to more random people. So, and it could be the topic. Somebody sees Dollar General, they might not. I like it because that's really cool to be able to get budget items for people that want to start out in this, the outdoors. I think it's great. Just like Walmart, Amazon, eBay. And I really push thrift stores. I mean, if you're going to get started out in this, stuff's expensive. Even the cheap stuff is expensive if you get everything you need. There's no reason why you can't go to a thrift store and start camping. Get a tarp, a sleeping bag, cowboy camp for a while. I wear shorts once, well, mostly long pants. Yes, woodsman. Yeah. China was gonna buy the land. Yep. And I read an article on that too, on that uh, bill, and they were saying they wasn't going to sell it to China, but they was. I mean, I don't want to pick on any administration, but we all know what administrations have sold a lot of our farmlands to China. two of the past administrations. So they sold millions and millions of acres of our farmland to China. So I'm glad our current administration is going to fight to not do that. And um, we need to, not that I'm against any other country, but I mean, Americans should come first. I agree. No matter politics, we're not into politics here at all, but that's one thing we can commonly agree as Americans we should, but we don't, because why is all that on topic is why would we sell our land to any country that hates us? Uh, not any race, not any color. We're all human beings on planet Earth. That's why I don't like politics. Politics are just all about money. If we really cared about our country, we would put our country first. We would trade. We got to trade with other countries, but like they say, we've got to evenly trade, make it even. We've got to get the same prices as far as our medications that other countries get, and make a maybe not the same prices because it's different in other countries, but make it even, an average of all the different developed countries and make it affordable. I don't want to get off on politics, but I mean, touching on that, there's a lot going with the land. You know, no matter who would have bought it, it shouldn't have been a bill in the first place. Us as Americans, if it's our public lands, we should vote on that, not the government deciding what we're going to do with it. And the Senate's job to vote for us. If it's public land, it should be a public vote. That's just my opinion. That's my rant for politics. But I'm not going to side either way and start a fight. I don't mind politics on channels if I want to watch that. But that's what I don't want on my channel. And I know a lot of other people don't want things that will cause fights and dissension and amongst our community, because we're a good community. We supportive. We're Americans for the most part. I know there's a lot of UK followers I have, and I appreciate everybody. But we're all human beings, no matter what country we live in. We all should unite, not be. But we're human. We're not going to do that. Hey, TD Knives and Adventures, how are you doing? Let's see here. You guys have to do what you want. Yeah, yeah. I mean, everybody's got to nomadic. I mean, I appreciate all your advice. I appreciate everybody's advice that's given me advice on my channel. I don't want to think I don't, but you just got to play around with your channel. You got to have fun. I find myself trying to look at analytics too much and worry about too much. I don't. I just don't want to care. I just want to enjoy it. Come on here on Monday nights and whenever I do lives and enjoy talking with you. Just like the other night when Mainly Off Grid had his live, it was fun, laughing and having a good time, and they had a big fire going. It was a chill night, and everybody can have fun and enjoy each other. I like the conversation. I like to get to know everybody. You kind of get to know people's personalities, even though that you're chatting and I'm reading your comments. At least we get, you know, to communicate and somewhat chat. Let's see here. You got to remind people to turn on notifications because they don't get notifications. And that's another topic. I mean, I don't really, like I said, I don't want to give everybody advice, but I always hear people say, well, I don't get notifications. I don't get notifications. I don't get notifications. Well, for so long, what happened to me, or the reason why I wasn't getting them is because when I first started on YouTube, I just thought you had to hit the notification bell and that was it. Well, you got to go into the notification bell, turn all notifications on, or you're not going to get all notifications. And you got to go in there and fine tune it for each channel that you watch if you want to get all their notifications or just partial notifications. Because if you're only getting part notifications, I mean, I'm not saying YouTube's perfect. I know they miss notifications, but I'm saying I wasn't getting some for certain channels because I thought I'd hit all, but I just hit the notification bell. I didn't, or a default when you um, subscribe to channel doesn't always turn all notifications on. You have to hit the bell, go in, and select all, because that's just my opinion and my 2 cents worth. If you're having a problem with notifications, check, make sure the channels you want notified for the lives and notified when newly uploads, you got to hit all. But if you don't want all notifications, you got to be selective on, you know, everybody that's been in YouTube should know that, but I didn't for the longest time. I just thought as soon as you subscribed, it should default to all, but it didn't. It may now, but I went through the other day on some of the new channels I subscribed to, and I had to hit all because it defaulted for some reason to only partial notifications. So I don't know if it's changing, I don't have any idea on that. YouTube does what they want. Absolutely nomadic. Yeah, we don't have any control over our channel realistically. I mean, you don't. I mean, you only have control over what you upload and and how you upload it is really the only control you have. Just keep pumping out content. Absolutely, mainly. Absolutely. Only 1 in 100 gets lucky and get money making channel. Yep, absolutely. 1 in 100. If it's even that good, I mean, and I never really, I mean, if I could get a little gas money for my trips, or if I could get enough to get a new piece of kit once in a blue moon, I would be totally happy with that, you know. But like you say, I mean, nobody gets into this because you don't make anything right away. Nobody got into making a YouTube channel. I mean, that might have been your ultimate goal to make money, but you don't make it right away. Not like you do on Rumble. Rumble, of course, it's not as popular. Someday it may be, but you get monetized instantly when you start on Rumble. But there's not as many people watching on certain niches. Now it's getting better, and I know these bigger channels go over to Rumble and they're like, well, I'm going to start making money right away. And then they don't get the views and they don't get the revenue. So they just left their channels hanging out in Rumble. Well, it's a new social media. So you got to give it a long time. I mean, look how long it takes you to get even a chance to get monetized on YouTube. So, um, and it's got its quirks and things that's not the best about it, but it's a lot. What word should I use here? It's a lot. They're not as strict on some topic. I'll just put it that way. That's why I do like about it. Uh, it's more freedom of speech and uh, more backing of our American desires and wants, freedom of speech. And that's what all platforms should be. You shouldn't be dictated like a dictatorship on what you can say and what you can't say. Obviously, if you're doing hate speech, if you're doing anything that goes against our Constitution or our laws, obviously, or you're doing something that can endanger your life or somebody else's life. I mean, there's guidelines, yes, but as far as if I want to post a video on cleaning a Glock, breaking down and all that, I shouldn't get demonetized because I support the Second Amendment, stuff like that. That's just my political side of it. That's my 2 cents worth. And I know a lot of you feel the same way, but I mean, it's nonsense that you can't have some control over your channel. I mean, you have such strict guidelines here, and you got to watch your p's and q's and how you say it, and that may be why your videos don't get uh, circulated as much or thrown out there because they may not like one word you said. So, I mean, you got to watch your p's and q's, and if you say one thing that AI doesn't like, it's gonna flag your content. Let's see here. Hashtags only use 4 at most. See, and I've heard that, and all the, I'd say 100,000 plus channels that I watch, they have 20 plus. So I don't know. It's one of those things. I don't know if hashtags. I know they help for sure, but I don't know how many and how less. You think the more the better, as long as they're, people use keywords. I don't want to say that as clickbait just to get people to come, but if I click on a thing and it's supposed to be about hammocks and there's nothing about hammocks in there, I'm gonna be upset. I'm not gonna subscribe to your channel, support your channel if you just put something in your description just to get me to watch the video. And half the time, they'll put the word Bigfoot or aliens or whatever the topic is. It's cool. That's just number one search topic right now on YouTube in their description just to get you to click the video. That really upsets me because I'm looking for certain videos. I want to get that video. You know, that really frustrates me. I've learned that there's a factual for algorithm is to post the regular basis, same thing else, channel specific. Yeah, absolutely. Be consistent, same time all the time. Yeah, I don't pay attention to what days more people are watching. Mine works. I'm happy with the growth of my channel. So I just don't change anything. I may miss a Tuesday upload, which I have here lately because I've been doing some lives, um, but other than that, uh, the lives usually do better than your long form videos. So I can understand why some channels that's all they do is lives. So, but when you have consistent long form videos, that's nice too. Just putting a lot of content up is what you need to do. Ken, are you in here? Yeah, Ken was in here. TD, I don't know. I'm way behind on comments here. Sorry, guys. I'm so excuse me. I'm so long-winded on some things, talking about some things. Let's see here. Wait a minute. You're an electrician. Me too. I knew there was a reason I keep coming back. Yeah, mainly. Yeah, we talked about it the other night, but I don't know if you remember that in your last live. You're a lot of really high voltage, though. Truth, I can. It's a hobby and that pays for itself. Absolutely, Cole. I'm headed into Walmart. I'll see y'all when I'm done. If you, all right, Ken. Well, I'm sure you're already in Walmart. I'm too far behind. Let's see here. Hi, Dan. Okay. Even if I can't watch, sometimes I'll leave it running just to give people watch hours on my phone or something. Let's see. I use all my earnings for YouTube to buy equipment like camera mics, drone, e-bike, etc. Yeah, Cole. That's what it's all about, really. I mean, yeah, it'd be nice to get a really big channel and someday, but I mean, if you're happy with a smaller channel and just getting a little bit here and there, that's what it's all about. For me, it was just documenting my camping trips, and I figured if people watched, they did. If they didn't, and starting doing lives, I didn't realize I'd like doing lives so much, but I really do. It's a lot of fun for me. Camping community is a lot of competition. We better not give up our day job. Yeah, yeah, nomadic for sure. Um, and I'm me. I'm not gonna just do something that I'm not just to get views and watch hours. I'm not gonna pick on anybody else's channel. Everybody can do what they want with their channels. But I'm just gonna be me and do what I do. If people watch, they watch. If they don't, they don't. I'm not gonna wear a costume. I'm not gonna be stupid, and I'm not gonna do stuff that I don't. What you see is what you get. When you meet me, like the guys did in our meetups, I'm the person I am in my videos. At least I'm pretty sure I am, but I and don't do as much editing. I'm not gonna say a bunch of stuff and say, "Oh, I gotta edit that out and worry about that." That's why I like the ASMR videos too. You don't have to worry about music. You don't have to worry about saying something that's gonna offend YouTube. ASMR, I know a lot of channels are going to that because of that. Worrying about slipping and saying this or saying that or thinking of what you got to say. I know a lot of people don't like ASMR, but um, there is positives to it as well. I'm subscribed probably half and half. I mean, I really like it. The ASMR channels I watch are really good, and I watch probably as many ASMR as talking videos, so I'm about half and half. Let's see here, Rick. What's up, brother? Hey, Rick Whitson. How are you doing, brother? Thank you for coming in. I appreciate you. Sorry I'm behind on the comments. Hope you're doing well. Tony's live last night was really good. Let's see here. Look at that sell of land up yourself. Don't listen the news. Oh, don't listen to the news. Okay. Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Just got back from the Squatch camp. Them baby raccoons are giving me a hard time. uh, yeah, man, you got a bunch of critters out there, Matt. Hello. I've met so many good people on YouTube. I don't have time to watch regular TV. I don't watch regular TV and I don't like it because I can't control the commercials and what I see. That's why I love YouTube and having premium. I don't get any advertisements that I don't want to watch. Uh, it's nice, and not having any commercials is great. I can't remember the last time I watched regular TV. It's usually at my mother in law's house, usually, or a family's house when I'll watch regular TV. YouTube is my reality TV. It's good. You can totally control what you watch and what you don't. That's what I love about YouTube. Appreciate that, Mom. I haven't watched TV in 5 years because of YouTube. Yeah, there's no reason. I mean, you can totally any topic, anything you wanna watch or you're interested in, you can watch it on YouTube, and it's the real reality TV. You know, on TV, the reality TV is a lot put on too for TV. I mean, it's not truly reality TV. A lot of it's just hype and, you know, they're just putting on to get people to watch. I figured the rest of you are the same with me. I know most everybody I've talked to is about the same as far as watching YouTube as their TV. Who all uses drones for content? I used to use drones a lot, but everybody's all attacking me saying, "Oh, you know, you're going to get in trouble for using drones if you get monetized." Well, that's if they go after you. There's millions of channels on YouTube that use drones, and the FAA is not going to go after everybody just because you use drones and you make a little bit of money on YouTube. Maybe if you had 2 million subscribers and you used drones in every video, maybe, but odds are that they would ever do anything to you just because you use drones. I don't think it's there's too many YouTube channels to go after all of them, but maybe they will. I don't know. I'm not a professional on it, and I know half the channels I watch use drones, so uh, I guess the FAA could have a lot of fun with a lot of YouTube channels because I know most of them don't have drone license, pilot license. Hey, fishing geek, how you doing? Thanks for coming in tonight. Appreciate you coming in. If you don't mind checking out everybody's channels, and if everybody hasn't hit that like button, I appreciate a thumbs up. Oh, now I remember I had a couple of wobbly pops and at night. Yeah, yeah, but you guys are having fun, so it was a good live. I enjoyed it. All your lives are a lot of fun. I liked when you did your river lives and seeing your kids playing the creek reminded me of me growing up and our land where we grew up. It was pretty cool. Cool. I was using. I had one. I'd use one. A drone. Yeah, I love drones. I love to fly them. I like RC cars. Yeah, I like that drone. You got the same drone I do, Cole. Except I think you got the second edition instead of the regular Mini 2, right? The SE. Hi, Ozarks. I think it's all a good idea. Cool. Let's see here. Awesome person as well. Cool. I use a drone. I love it. Just gives a cool perspective. Yeah. I love drones, man, and the shots that you can get from them. And you can use drones where it doesn't look like, and they're not going to be able to prove that you use the drone in your footage. That you can still utilize drones, but you have to be careful with it. But I wouldn't worry about it. Call me Woodsman or Matt, y'all. Thank you. Yeah, part 107 first, but I'm good to go now. Oh, you went ahead and got your drone license, Cole? Yeah, I'll probably never get one. If I have to take some videos down or whatever, if I ever get monetized, I might do that. But I've only got a few videos that have drone footage, so I'm not worried about that. I'm a fan of DJI drones. Yep, that's what I've got. Let's see. I have a DJI Mini 2. Okay. That's what I got, Den. I got the regular Mini 2, not the second edition. The biggest difference between the Mini 2 and the Mini 2 SE is the SE only does 2.7K on the 4K. That's the biggest. There's a few other small, minor things that's different, but that's the biggest part. Got to roll, my friends. Thanks. Mainly, I appreciate you stopping in, brother. I do. Have a good night. Posted a video tonight from the drone. It's DJI 4K, not too expensive. Yeah. Yeah. They got a really good deal at Sam's Club. I want to say it's like $250 for the set. It only comes with one battery. If you get the Fly More, it's like 400, I think, or something like that for the Fly More kit with the SE. Not too bad. I got a Mini 2 as well. Cold, yeah. Yes, I'm legit now. I was wondering on that if you got your license or not. I know majority of YouTubers don't have their 107. I thought about getting mine, but if I did, it'd only because I'd want to do side work with my drone. Do like you could do weddings or other photography or do commercials for businesses. A lot of businesses like using drone footage in their commercials, so you could make extra money off away from YouTube with the drone. But you definitely want to get like a DJI, a bigger one like an Air or any of the bigger ones. The Mini wouldn't be the best option for commercial use. And it's under 240 grams, so it doesn't have to really be registered either. So you don't really have to register the Mini 2, which is nice, or the Mini 3 or the Mini 4, which is nice. I waited to post until I was sure. Yeah. But yeah, kind of move on and get off the topic of all this, I guess. And I've seen a few deals today that I was wanting to pass on to everybody. I'm sure everybody's done. Right now is Prime Days. If everybody's a big Amazon fan, I'm not so much an Amazon fan, but They do have good sales once in a while. So I like hitting some items that I think is a good idea. I'm always looking at the sales, even if I can afford it or not. If I know somebody's looking for something in particular, I'll look at items and let them know that uh, Amazon or Walmart will have them. I think Walmart had. I know Menards that I told you guys about that tent, that Kelty tent. They still have some of those, and it's like 44, just under $45. Killer deal, really good deal. It's over $200 tent, so that's still going on Menard's site. It's a Kelty. Oh man, I forget the model of it again, but it's a 3-person tent. Awesome tent, $44. So I'd highly recommend if anybody's in the market for a new tent and you could take it backpacking. It's light enough you could do that. Very, very good. It's a lot like my Ascend Orion 3-person tent, but it's the Kelty. Man, I can't remember the model of it. Let me look up real quick. But they still have quite a few. You have to order it from the warehouse, but it's free shipping to the store. So if you do have a store close by, they'll ship at the store free, and you can go pick it up. It is a well, where'd it go? Well, that's weird. Thought I had it right there. That's funny. They have a lot of good deals on tents, but yeah, it's a Climate Cross Canyon 3-person tent, red and gray. It only comes in one color, but yeah, it's 44.93. After the 11% rebate, it's 39.99. So you're not going to beat that deal on any tent, and the quality's really, really good. It's over a $200 tent normally, but that's my rant and rave. Don't get anything from if I see a good deal, especially with outdoor gear, I'm gonna tell everybody about it. 249 grams and lower, you don't need a license. Yep, that's awesome. I'm back. Of all the times for a neighbor to come over, haha. Yeah, that's usually when people do when you want to watch something or just don't want to be bothered. That's when somebody calls or knocks on your door. So Walmart, I think they've got their Walmart Plus days going on right now, kind of like Amazon has their Prime days. With Walmart, the first really good deal. I mean, it's not huge on sale. It's a Coleman Matchlight 2-burner 10,000 BTU camp stove. It's normally $75. It's on sale for $59 right now. That's a pretty good deal. That's a nice stove. What else did I see? I did see a 2-person for like car camping, um, a 2-person privacy tent, shower tent, or you can change in or whatever. It's normally $130 and it's on sale for 65.39. That's a really good deal. Oh, there's a 2-pack Lee Pro 2-pack LEDs or 5 modes on the LEDs. And I like the flashlights. I know a lot of people are into the rechargeable ones. I don't care for the rechargeable. I like to change the batteries unless you can get some rechargeable, like AAAs. But these flashlights, you get a 2-pack. They take AAA batteries, which I like. I forget how many lumens. 2,000. They're super high lumens too. Waterproof, zoomable. Two of them for 15.29. That's a really good deal. Lee Pro. Let's see here. Power banks. Yeah, I was gonna look. There was a power bank on either Amazon or Walmart here. Let me look real quick. I did see a power bank. What size power bank? And that Lee Pro has a 2-pack headlamp kit too. That has 6 modes on the headlamps. They're waterproof, uh, adjustable headband, 2,000 lux. I don't know how many lumens they are. I'd have to go into that, but they're 16.99 for 2 headlamps. That's a good deal. They're normally 23, so that's a pretty good sell. 16.99. There's a camp light, solar LED camp light. It's rechargeable. That one's rechargeable. It's a lantern. You can hang in your tent or your hammock, ridgeline. Um, $20 normally. It's $11, 10.99. Good deal. And all these things that I'm looking have 4.4 out of 5 stars or above. That's normally what I hit for. I usually buy anything that's at least 4 stars or above, but I like somewhere around 4.5 stars or above. So $20 for that lantern, super good deal. If you're into a pop-up tent, they have a pop-up dome tent, which I would like to have. It says it's waterproof, but those thinner pop-up dome tents tend to not be totally waterproof, so I'd put a tarp high over it. But it's usually $109. It's $69 right now on their sale. And if you're in the market for a queen size air mattress with a built-in pump, um, very nice. I actually have this. We bought this mattress. It's normally $110. It's on sale for $59.99. Awesome deal. So if you want a air mattress, Walmart. I'm sorry, and these are all from Walmart. I don't remember if I said, but all these things are on Walmart. I have a Coleman stove, except mine is 26 year old, still works. Yeah, I have one like that. I have 2 of them like that, Den. One's blue and one's green. Nice enough for charging drone and e-bike. Okay. So you'd probably want 500 watt or bigger probably. I have a little 200 watt, but that really wouldn't be big enough. It'd be good big enough for your drone and maybe partial of your e-bike, but I don't know if it'd fully charge your e-bike. Your e-bike's probably what, a 500, or you're probably 1,000 or 1,500 watt e-bike probably. It wouldn't be near big enough. What wattage are you looking for, Cole? Hey, PR Fishing Journal. How's it going, brother? Appreciate you coming in. What else is a good deal? They have a butane. I don't know if you guys have seen mine and Randy's butane camp stove, one burner camp stove. It comes in a little plastic case. They're everywhere. They're normally $50. It's on clearance for $29.99. That's a good deal. 4.5 stars on the review. It's a good deal. I did see, where did that power bank go? Let's see here. Might have been on Amazon. I know Amazon had one for their. Oh, I know ABOK has one on sale, but I don't know if they sell ABOK on Amazon or not. But they have one on sale right now. Blue Eddy has one, I believe, on sale. Let's see here. I'm not seeing any other like killer deals on Walmart here. Let me see if I thought I seen a power bank. I know there's one on Amazon that I've seen that was a really good deal, but it really depends on how big of one you want. I got my burner stove for $20 on eBay. Yep, I got mine for like 15 or 16 at Menards. I would like to. Only thing I wish I had on mine was that it did propane and butane both. That one at Walmart just does. I think butane only. Yeah, it did. No, there's some small power banks on Walmart. Walmart's not big on the big power banks. They just have all the small pocket type power banks. Let me run over to Amazon. I did see a few good deals on Amazon. I wanted to say their power banks. I tried to have all these up already, but there's too many things people are looking at. Let's see here. Yeah, there was that one. It's a problem is it's not the best brand in the world. It's like an off brand, but it's not that much on sale. It's only $10 off. That's not it. I thought that was the one I was looking for. I know they had a Blue Eddy. Where's that at? Jackery's on sale pretty good, but it's a smaller one. It's 1,000. I don't know if the 1,000 watt would work. It's 1,500 watt max. Jackery. It's on sale for 448. It's normally 800, so that's a pretty good deal. That's a really good deal. 7% off, and they got 7% off coupon on top of that. So whatever that would uh, amount to. It's not Coleman. No, the Walmart one was an Ozark Trails one. Now there's one on Amazon that I can't remember what brand it is, but it does the propane and butane both. Let's see here. Anchor is on sale. They have several models of the Anchor power banks on sale. Let's see here. The 300. That's not big enough for you. There's 1,000 watt Anchor. Oh yeah, it's on sale like the Jackery. It's $499. It's normally $800. It's 38% off right now. Let's see if they got a coupon for it. Doesn't look like any coupons currently. If you want a 200-watt solar panel to go with it, it jumps up to $749, or 1,000-watt solar. Oh no, the BP solar. See, what is it? The C1000 plus the BP 1000 is $899. So what's that entail? Oh, that's the expandable power bank, so you get actually 2,000 watt combined for $899. That's a pretty good deal because that's normally $1,800. So Anchor has a really good sale on Amazon. Jackery, the 1,000 watt, 1,500 watt Jackery, well, 1,500 watt max, 1,000 watt Jackeries, 448, 450. That's a pretty good deal. I thought Blue Eddy had. Maybe I was just seeing things. I thought Blue Eddy had one. EcoFlow, that's what it was. There's a 3,600 watt EcoFlow. The Northwest Wind Sam did a video on his ABOC. It was a 3,600 watt hour power station. Same, this would be EcoFlow's version of the ABOC 3,600. The EcoFlow normally sells for 2,800. It's on sale for 1,784, which that's a good deal. That's a good deal. 4.4 on the reviews. EcoFlow is a pretty good power bank. Uh, if you're looking for a smaller power bank, power station, they have a Anchor has a little 200 watt. That's the same as what I've got. Mine's a flash fish is what I have, but the Anchor is $119. Man, I thought for sure Blue Eddy had one, but I guess they don't. I thought it would have been right up there at top with the Anchor and all that. So Blue Eddy's really picky on where they sell their um, solar generators. Oh, they do have one. Okay, it was way down the list. Way down the list. The Elite 200, 2,073 kilowatt hour or watt hour, 2,600 watt. Normally 1,700 is 898, and there is a 5% coupon when you buy other items. So, but that's not too bad. On Amazon, my 200 watt flash fish uh, power bank is $109.99 right now. You can get it on AliExpress and I think Temu right now for about $60. So you can save almost half as much. But 109 is not too bad for 200 watt, and it's really good. I can definitely recommend it. It's got 4.2 on the review. I'd give it a higher review than that. It'll take up to 100 watt solar panel, and I think with a 100 watt solar panel, it'll charge it empty to full in 4 hours, I believe. Not 100% positive. The Delta 2 EcoFlow power bank is $999. That's a really good buy. Okay, let's see here. Enough on power banks. I was going to go back on Amazon and do the camping because I know most of us do camping and, well, some of us do other things. I know a lot of them have drones on sale right now. Just depends on what kind of drone you're looking for. I mean, I always recommend DJI, but there's a lot of other good drones out there as well. There's a really good One Tiger's Light Dream sleeping pad, self-inflating pad for $59.98. That's a pretty nice pad. What everybody have for dinner tonight? We didn't hit on that tonight. We had Chinese and some egg rolls. Let's see here. I'm not seeing any killer deals on any inflating mats. You'd think there'd be some self-inflating mat really good on sale, but I'm not seeing any. CNT, how's it go? Good. Hope everybody's doing good. Hope everybody had good dinner, or if they haven't ate dinner, hope they have a good dinner. Let's see here. Wow. Really good deal on camp chairs. I don't know if anybody's interested in Luke did a review on the Nightcat cot tent. It comes with the cot and the tent for $99.99. Oh no, wait. Cot not included. Okay, so that's the tent only, which that's still pretty good. $100 for the tent, one person tent. So if you add the cot to it, it's usually like 159.99, I believe. Let me look. That nightcat, I wouldn't mind having a cot tent for truck camping or car camping. That'd be kind of cool. No, it jumps up to 179.99 for the cot tent. It's normally 199.99. Nightcat, pretty cool little system. Uh, Now, Stanley came out with, well, it's been out for a long time, but Stanley does have an Adventure all-in-one boil and brew French press, 32 ounce. That's a pretty big one. 26 bucks. That's a good deal. It's stainless steel. That'd be really good. I'm not seeing any killer deals on Amazon. There was a lot better deals on Walmart. Okay, that's it. DJI's got their power banks. I don't know, Cole, if you knew that DJI has power banks. They have a 2200 watt um, power bank that's normally $9.99. It's on sale for $5.49. Pretty cool looking. It's got 4.4 on the reviews on it. Yeah, here it is on Amazon. The propane and butane, either one, uh, single burner stove is $29.99. So that's a better deal than the $29.99 one on Walmart. This is a Gas One brand, but it does both fuels, so that's cool. I wish I would have paid attention and got that when I got mine because the butane's cheaper, but they're smaller bottles, so and it easily takes more butane. Pretty good deal. Yes, outdoors is alive. Yeah, and any kind of outdoors. I mean, it doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be camping or doesn't just have to be fishing or hunting. Riding your e-bikes like you guys do CNT or, you know, anything. Hiking. Now I did see, let's see, they're not very high lumens, but Energizer does have some headlamps on pretty cheap right now for $8.40 for two headlamps that come with the batteries already. So that's a killer deal. Two pack, they're waterproof. That's really good. I took my grandchildren fishing yesterday and caught 8 bass. Wow. That sounds awesome. I love that's bass fishing. It's kind of universal. If you go bass fishing, you usually end up catching walleye or crappie if they're big enough too. So, yeah, I love bass. Nice big ones. Wow. Yeah, I like bass. Nature Hike has some camp chairs on sale pretty good on Amazon. Let's see here. I did see a camp chair. Where did I see that at? I don't know. It's hot right now. There's a nice rechargeable camp fan for 35 bucks. That's a pretty good deal. Yeah, I guess that's all I'm gonna read on the sales unless I come across anything really cool, but or catch a tree. It's funny, my nephew and his wife went out today. We went Saturday and caught four nice fish, but um, they went back out there today. He took his wife back out there today in their boat, and yeah, he sent me a text of his wife drug in a little cedar tree. I was laughing. I said, "Boy, you can make a lot of fish sticks out of that." uh, that was pretty funny. Yeah, I don't see any other killer deals. That little twinkle light, retractable twinkle light string light set that I got, and Dan Herbert T Outdoors has. It's 15 bucks on Amazon. That's pretty good because they're usually 25, yeah, 24. That's a pretty good sell. Uh, yeah, I could look at that forever. I need to get off that. Let's see here. Walmart had some good deals. But yeah, I thought that was pretty cool. What everybody have for dinner tonight? Nobody's really said much on dinner. Guess everybody hasn't eaten dinner, maybe. I'm cooking now: turkey, smoked sausage, boiled eggs, and cabbage salad. Yum! That sounds pretty good. I forgot what we had. Some kind of Chinese come with the noodles, meat and sauce, everything. I forget what it's called. It was really good. And some noodles. We got them from Aldi. It was really good. Like a pre-made meal. Really, really good. I wish I could remember the name of it. I would suggest it. I guess I could look it up. But awesome. Yeah, I was also wanting to see if they had any other news. They did have a. I was reading somewhere Pennsylvania. Where did I see that? Pennsylvania was getting some more. They put out like 100 and they added 100 and I want to say 130 some odd new campgrounds between their um, state parks and where did I read that at? I meant to have them all up, but I didn't get that one up. There's a lot of good stuff. I usually get my outdoor news on the Outdoor News uh, website. It's a really good website. It's all about the outdoors, fishing, hunting, everything. It's a really cool website. If you haven't checked it out, that's a really good website to check out for any outdoors news. I uh, like it pretty good. There, yeah, I can't see it. I was wanting to read that, but I don't see where that's at now. I thought that was pretty cool though. Actually, let me just go to Pennsylvania. You can search by state. Let's see here. Surge in camping demand for state parks and forests in Pennsylvania. So yeah, there's 124 state parks. It's the most popular ever. Wow, they got 124 state parks. Wow, that's a lot. So yeah, they had 5,400 additional bookings this year so far. Some areas jumped up 10% campsite reservations and some 60%. So that's a good boost. Yeah, they added 149 actually new full service campsites since June 2024 in the state of Pennsylvania. So you guys got a lot more options to camp. Yeah, Pennsylvania's 124 state parks and 2.2 million acres of state forest offer free year-round recreation with no entrance fees, with more than 7,100 campsites. Yeah, so you guys got a lot of options for outdoors stuff out there. Man, groceries are expensive. Oh man, you got that right. Everything's went up. Eggs at least has came back down, but everything else is taking its place. I made meatloaf, mashed potatoes, green beans with bacon rolls, and baked a chocolate cake. Oh man. Oh man, that sounds good. I'm not even really hungry, but that sounds amazing. Can I come over? Yes. Don't that sound good? Man, that chocolate cake does sound good. I do have some ice cream I guess I could get, but yeah, I'm not gonna keep it super long tonight. I'll probably get ready to head out of here so everybody enjoy the rest of their evening since I don't have any kind of outline tonight. I just wanted to say hi to everybody and I enjoy you guys coming in and all the support you show me. I really appreciate each and every one of you guys. And sorry I've missed so many lives here lately. I've been pretty busy here the past few days, and um, I do go back usually and watch them anyways. If I don't watch them live, I usually go back and try to watch everybody's lives after the fact and try to comment on them just so it helps the algorithm with your lives afterwards because I get a lot of views if people comment on my lives afterwards. Usually get a lot of views after it's over too, so that's pretty cool. And you can get a lot of watch hours for if people watch your lives. If they miss it, just hit everybody's lives up afterwards and get some good watch hours, especially if it's pretty lengthy, an hour or two long. You get some, 10 people, you know, pretty good watch hours. So I guess I'll let you guys go. We'll head out of here. I appreciate you coming in. Thanks for coming, TNT. Thanks, Marines Army Mom. Thanks, Ken. Thanks, Randy. I appreciate you. Thanks, Matt, Ozarks Woodsman. I appreciate you coming in. Let's see here. Who else did I miss? Den, I appreciate you coming in, brother. Thanks for stopping in and saying hi, chatting with us. Thanks, PR Fishing Journal. I appreciate you. Who else am I forgetting? I think that's pretty much it. Cole, I appreciate you guys. You guys have a good night. Be safe. If anybody's doing a live anytime soon, hopefully I'll get to catch you in. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and end the live, Ken. Make it short tonight since I don't have much of a topic, and appreciate it. That way everybody can get out and enjoy the rest of their evening, get something to eat and some dessert. Yeah, you have a good night, Randy. I appreciate you, brother. Thanks for stopping in and hanging out with us. CNT, we'll catch you on the next live. Hopefully I'll catch you next live. You'll be live Wednesday night at 9. All right, everybody go check out Ken's live on Wednesday night. I should be there unless anything happens. And yep, you guys have a good rest of your week. And if hopefully I'll get a video out so I can get one uploaded Tuesday. If not, I'll probably throw another live in there or something. And you never know. But until next week, you guys have a good week. God bless each one of you. Thank you for your support. We'll see you next week. Bye, guys. Good night.